Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the important topic that is nothing but actions class. So let's see what is the actions class and what is the use of actions class. Okay, so let me open the notepad. Okay, so actions class. Okay, so using this actions class, what we can do is like we can perform multiple operations. Okay, such as like click operation, click operation, and double click operation, double click operation, and like click operation, double click operation, and right click operation, right click operation, and as well as a drag and drop operation. Okay. So, and we have like send keys also. What we can do is like we'll perform send keys operation as well. Send keys operation as well. And yeah, so for this, like these and all operations we'll perform using actions class. One is like a click operation, double click operation, right click, drag and drop. And also like the most important thing generally we have like mouse hover, mouse hover operation. All these things will perform using actions class. Actions class is in the sense action class is nothing but gesture class we can say. That is nothing but actions class. Using this actions class, what we can do is like we can perform a click operation, double click operation, right click operation, drag and drop, send keys, mouse hover. All these things we will perform using actions class. Okay, so let's go to the API. So whenever I type actions class, so once I clicked on actions class here, we can say it is an interaction API also we can say. So this is the action class. Okay. So inside this actions class, we have a constructor. We have a constructor that is nothing but action. We need to pass WebDriver in this whenever you are creating your object. So after that, what we are doing is like we have a method called build. So whatever action we are performing, so first of all, we need to build and after then we need to perform that thing. Okay. And we have another method called click. And also we have like a click method is there. And click and hold means like a click and hold method is also there. We'll see how we'll use click and hold and double click, context click, drag and drop. Okay. And also get active keyboard. Okay. All these things we'll do with the help of this actions class. Okay. Let's take an example. The first example is for a mouse hover operation. The first example is for mouse hover operation. So for that mouse hover operation, what we need to do is like we have a method called move to element. We have a method called move to element. Okay, move to element. So inside this we'll pass web element. Okay, let's see where this move to element is present. Okay, let me show you that method here. Move to element. You can able to see this is the move to element. This is the move to element. Using this method, what we can do is like we can move to that particular element. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So just we can go for this move to element. Let's see how it will work. So what I'm doing is like I'm creating a class. I already created a class. Uh, like I'm calling the main method. Yeah. Okay. So here, first of all, what we need to do is like we need to initialize the WebDriver, right? For initializing WebDriver, we have a code. So can anyone tell me how to write like initialize the WebDriver? Can anyone tell me how to initialize the WebDriver? So what we are doing is like we are writing set system property. So inside this, what we are doing is like we are writing WebDriver, WebDriver. Inside this, what I'm writing is like Chrome. And after that, what I'm doing is like I'm writing driver. And here I'm giving a path where the Chrome driver is present. So I'm copying this path, which is already exists. So let me paste it here. Okay, then I want to access, like I want to create a reference for the WebDriver. So I'm creating a WebDriver driver equals to new Chrome driver. Okay. So let me import this. For importing, there is one shortcut that is nothing but Control Shift O. So whenever you are doing Control Shift O, automatically it will import. Okay, no need to write manually and all. So once we did this thing, then what I'm doing is like I'm navigating to the application that is nothing but Flipkart. Let me copy that Flipkart URL. Okay, so just what I did is like I navigated to the application. So once I navigated to the application, then what I want to do is like I want to mouse over on this fashion. Okay, let me take a web element for this. In the sense, let me take a XPath for this. So here, what I can do is like this one shows unique. So div slash image. So inside this image, I will paste this thing. Right at the rate. So what we are doing is like we are getting one of one. Let copy this one. And here what we are doing is like we are creating a web element. For that web element, what I'm doing is like I'm creating a reference for the web element driver dot find by X path. So inside this, I will pass this thing. So once I pass, I want to import one more time this web element. So what I'm doing is like Control Shift O. So once it is completed, so I want to do mouse hover operation. Okay, want to do mouse hover operation on the fashion. So what I need to do is like here, I'll write actions AC equals to new actions of, I'm passing driver reference, means like we have a constructor, right? What is a constructor? Action. Inside that, what we need to pass? We need to pass the WebDriver reference. Okay. So let me go here and let me show you. This is the constructor, what we are having. So using this, we'll create the object. Okay. So here we have created. So I want to import one more time. So I did Control Shift O, and here what I need to do is like I want to mouse over that thing. So for that, what I'm doing is like I'm calling a method that is like move to element. Okay, move to element. So inside this, what I will do is like I will pass element dot. So whenever you want to perform any kind of operation, so after that, like you call that method move to element. So at that time, what you need to do is like you need to write must and should, you need to write build dot perform, build dot perform. So once you build the command, after that, like you need to call a method called build. After that, you need to perform that thing. Okay, so let me run this code. Let me do right click. Run as Java application. Let's see what it will happen. Maybe something. Okay, let me open console. Console is here already. So let me stop this thing. Let me run one more time. Right click, run as Java application. So here what it is happening, the path, okay. So here the path of the driver executable is, okay. So let me check here. What is the system properties web driver? This one only we did, right? Let's copy this thing from driver, okay. Maybe it will be a small lowercase. Yeah. So let me run one more time. Yeah, now it got worked. So it got navigated to the Flipkart. Okay, so we need to handle this one as well. So for this, what we need to do is like we need to handle this thing. So how we can handle this thing? So for this one, I want to click on this close button. Want to click on this close button. So here there is no unique thing. Let me check. Whether it got changed. Let's see whether it will change or not. Slash button. This is not a unique one. Let's see what it will happen. So let me minimize this one. So for this, what I'm doing is like I'm maximizing the window. So for that, driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Okay, maximize for maximizing the window. And also for loading the application, so there is one wait. So I think everyone remembered this that thing. Driver dot time, driver dot, let me like, yeah, driver dot manage dot timeout dot implicit wait. So everyone remembered about this, right? So what is the use of implicit wait? It will wait for every element to load. So inside this, what we are doing is like we are writing time unit dot seconds. Okay. Once it is done, then what I'm doing is like I'm creating one more web element, web element. So here I can say close button. Okay. So here I'm writing driver dot find element by dot xpath. So inside this xpath, what I'm doing is like I'm passing this xpath. This one is not unique. Let's see whether it will work or not. So let me, yeah. So here what I'm doing is like whenever the application launches, so immediately it didn't come. right? So we need to wait for certain period of time. So for that, what I'm doing is like I'm writing a wait that is nothing but WebDriver wait. Okay, WebDriver wait equals to new WebDriver wait wait. So inside this, what I need to pass? I need to pass the time, and as well as we need to pass the driver reference. Okay. So for this, what we need to do is like we need to import this wait. So where is that WebDriver wait? Yeah, this is the WebDriver wait. So I imported this one as well. And this one is the WebDriver wait. So here, I think this one is the wrong thing. So first of all, we need to pass the driver reference, and after that we need to pass the time unit. After this, what I'm doing is like wait until so expected condition. Expected conditions dot is element, like visibility of element we can say, or otherwise we can do like visibility of all elements. We have different elements, right? I can say element, presence of element. I can say presence of element well located. I can take this one, and inside this what I can do is like I can take this by.x path. Okay, I'll end this thing, or otherwise you can say dot. Okay. So let me see what it is returning. Web element, right? So here what I can do is like web element. I can write instead of this, I can copy this thing. I can paste it here. Okay. So it is returning this thing, web element. Okay. So once it is returned, I think there is a one more close. Yeah. So once it is done, what I'm doing is like close underscore button dot click. Okay. So again, we need to perform the operation so it will work. Let's run this code and let's see what it will happen. So yeah, now it got closed, and as well as the mouse hover has happened. Okay. So everyone are you observed, right? Or otherwise, can I run one more time? Guys, are you observed, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So like this it will do. So let me run one more time. So whenever if there is any issue, we need to handle. So now you can able to see it got clicked. After that, it is doing mouse hover operation. So once it did the mouse hover operation, then what I want to do is like, are you guys like, is it good, right? So like what it is doing, it is doing the mouse hover operation with the help of this command. Okay, let me add a comment. Mouse over operation, or I can say mouse over operation. So once we did the mouse over thing, then what I want to do is like, I want to click on this men's top wear. Okay, let me uh, let me create that web element. Let me do right click and inspect this thing. And this is the, okay, mouse over thing. Okay. Okay. After that, what I want to do is like, I want to navigate to this page. Okay. So for that particular thing, so this is the example for, yeah, mouse hover thing. Let me comment few steps here. And also this fashion also not required. All these things I'll comment. And one more time, what I will do is like, I want to navigate to the other page. So this is the page I want to navigate. Once I navigate to this page, then what I want to do is like, I want to perform a drag and drop operation. I want to perform a drag and drop operation. Okay. To perform a drag and drop operation. Let's take the web elements for this. So this is the source. Okay, this one is not that much unique. Let's go for another site. Let's go for Amazon. What I can say, I can type mobile. Oh, generally here there is a pricing thing, but why it is not coming, I don't know. Let me click on any kind of mobile. Let's select iOS. We click on this one. So here it need to show the pricing thing. Not this one. This is the starts thing. Okay, what I can do is like, we'll continue with this thing only, but this element is not that much unique. Let's copy this URL. The URL also too big. Let me paste this URL. And then what I want to do is like, I want to take these actions. And here what I'm doing is like, here I'm doing like action AC equals to new action. So after that, before that, what I want to do is like, I want to create a web element. So let me copy this thing as well. Okay. So this is the one. This is the source, we can say. Okay. So, and this one is the destination. The same thing, the source and destination both are same. So what I can do is like, okay, let's do one thing. Both are same only. Then let me try like AC dot drag drag and drop. So here what I can do is like I can take this drag and drop by. Okay, I'll pass source, and here I will pass what is the x-axis and what is the y-axis, that thing. So I have given 10. Let's see. And here what I need to do is like I want to do build and perform. Okay. Save, right click, run as Java application. Let's see whether it will work or not. So it didn't work, right? So what I can do is like I can do minus. So generally 0, 1, 2, 3. So like this it will come. Let me run this thing and let's see what it will have. Nothing is happened. Nothing has happened. It didn't change. Okay. So what I can do is like I can take another application. Let me search this tools QA. So inside this, what I can do is like interactions, sortable, trackable, probable. Okay. So let's go for this trackable. Not this one, drag and drop, resize. Okay, we can do this one as well. So let's do one thing. Let's take this thing, copy. Let me change the URL. Okay, now what I will do is like here, I'll take the source locator. This is the source. Let me copy this thing. Div @ID. And this is the source thing. Or otherwise we can say it is a draggable. Okay. So then what I will do is like I will copy the same thing and let me create the destination thing. I can write droppable, a drop element, or otherwise we can say. So let me take this locator as well. So this is the droppable. So instead of this, what I can do, I can paste this thing. And here, instead of this, AC dot drag and drop. Okay. So this is the source. I'll paste it here. And this is the destination, I can say, our target, like that. Dot build and perform. Save, right click, run as Java application. So let's see whether it will work or not. Now you can able to see it got like performed drag and drop operation. Okay, it performed the drag and drop operation. Using this drag and drop method, what we are doing is like we are performing drag and drop operation. Okay, so let me come. Is it clear, right? What I have did? Is, is it clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So once we did that thing, then there is a few things more. Let me go to that application. Yeah, this is for drag and drop. So next what I want to do is like I want to, yeah, this is a draggable and droppable. Let me go this thing. Yeah, this one. And both are same, I think. Yeah, this is the droppable. So where you want to drop. So you want to drop that thing. So using the same method, we can perform the same thing. So let's do this one as well. So let me do right click and let me go this element. So this is the web element. Drag me. So let me take XPath for this. Div at the rate class within the double quotes I'm passing. So here we are getting a 6 elements. So what are the 6 elements we have? So this is the second one. Okay. This is the only one which let me copy this thing. So this is the element. So I want to, this is the unique element. Let me remove this thing. Say ID. Okay. We got the unique one. So once we got this unique one, so what I'm doing is like I'm changing the locator for this. Okay, so once we did this thing, So here, instead of this method, what I will do is like I will use another method that is like AC dot draggable and droppable by. This is the source element. I'll pass this thing. And here I want to pass the x-axis. I can pass 0. Oh, yeah. Let me try this. I can pass this thing and a dot build dot perform we need to do. Save, right click, run as Java application. Let's see whether it will work or not. Okay, maybe it didn't work. So we need to take this URL. Let me save, right click, run as Java application. Yeah, now you can able to see it got dragged of like earlier it was in the simple sample and so yeah, simple. After that it come access restricted thing. Okay, are you guys able to see? Are you guys able to observe?
Yes.
Yeah. So like this will perform with the help of like draggable, like drag and drop by function. Okay. So we can say this one, drag and drop. Okay. Another example for drag and drop this one. So let me go one more example. Let me show you one more example. So here there is one more thing, resizable. So what we can do is like we can perform a resizable operation as well. So like this. So resizable in the sense same way like earlier whatever we did, the same way we need to pass the values and all. Okay. So just the same thing. Just what you need to do is like you need to give the source element and also you need to pass the x-axis and y-axis coordinates. So here, yeah. So here this is the source thing. And after that, you need to pass the x-axis and y-axis coordinates. Using that, it will become like resizable. Okay. This is the assignment. Just do this thing. Okay. And let's see the few more examples. Yeah, draggable and droppable. And let's see what is this. Selectable. Okay. So what we can do just for selecting purpose. So resizable also there and sortable. Okay. So these are the different things. So what I want to do is like I want to perform a right click. Okay. I want to perform a right click. So let's see how we can perform a right click. So here, let me take this thing and let me go to the application. Let me comment this thing. And here Let me change this URL. Let me paste it here. And just there is a simple way to perform the right click on the particular element. So is the thing, this one only I have taken, right? So I want to perform a right click on this thing. So let me take one locator. Copy this thing, Control F. Class. So I'll write at the rate. And here I'll write a div and slashes. Okay, so 15 we got. So inside that, what I did is like I'll perform a grouping operation. Want to click on third element. Okay. But it didn't able to find out this thing. So it is clicking somewhere else. Okay, let me make this unique. Div class 24. Yeah. Here slash slash div at the rate class. Didn't work. Okay. So this one also we are unable to find out. Let me make this. Okay, or otherwise what I can do is like I can directly do one thing, that is like div contains text. Inside this text I will pass this thing. Okay, one of two we got. Okay, so for this what I will do is like I will perform grouping. So here I will pass two. Okay, so like this we need to make the element unique. Let me remove this thing. I can write grid element. And here, what I will do is like here AC dot context click. Okay, context, whenever you use context click, so it will perform a right click operation. Okay. So let's run this code. Okay, maybe it didn't work because we need to click on this thing. Let me do one thing. Okay. First of all, let me click this thing, and after that, let me call this element. Control F slash slash a at the rate class. Why it didn't work? Okay, so this one is not a class, this one is ID. Okay, copy this thing. And the same thing, what I will do is like, first of all, I want to perform a click operation. So for that, what I will do is like, I'll paste this thing, copy this web element. So here, what I will do is like grid element. Then grid tab. Okay, instead of grid element, what I will do is like grid tab, grid underscore tab dot click. Okay, once after it clicked, then it will perform operation. Right click, run as Java application. So now you can able to see it got performed right click. Okay, so like this will do right click operation. Like this will do right click operation. So are you guys getting right how we are performing right click and all? Is it clear, right?
Yes, fine.
Yeah. So like this will perform right click operation. And also we have like we need to do the double click operation. So let me show you how we'll perform the double click operation as well. So for example, what I will do is like this selectable. So here, let me see on, no, this one is sortable. Okay, let me take this. This is the selectable. So I want to click on this one. I want to select this thing. So what I will do is like whenever we click for the first time, it will select it. And after that, I want to click one more time. Okay, I want to show you the example for double click. So the first time it will click, so it will select. After that, whenever we click on this one, it will deselect. Okay, let's see the example how to perform the double click. So let me comment all these things. So let me, yeah, maybe it will, it is there. So up to here, I will comment this thing. And I can say it like right click. And I can take this actions class. And here sortable instead of sortable. Is that writable? Yeah, this is a selectable. So let me take this URL. Okay, so once it got clicked on the grid, then this one is already is there. Let me copy this thing. Yeah, what I will do is like here, I'll type AC dot double click. Inside this, I will pass grid element. grid element, and I will paste it here, and dot build dot perform. Okay, save and right click. Let's see what it will happen. So whether it will work for double click or not, let's see. It got clicked, and so I think it has not performed. It has not performed. So there is an error. Let me copy this XPath and let me check what it happened. Control here, control P. So the locator, whatever the locator we have written, that is not identifying. That is the issue. So let me check. This one only. Let me remove this thing. Contains text. Okay. See text contains div. It is running like this. Or what I can do is like text equals to in the double quotes 3. Okay. I got it. What is the issue? Let me copy this thing and let me remove this div. And also, so this one is the li. Okay, 1 of 1. So locator change. So due to that, it got failed. Let me paste it here and let me run one more time. Run as Java application. So now you can able to see first time it clicked and then again it performed another click operation. So that's why it got deselected. Okay, let me run one more time. Let me show you one more time. Right click, run as Java application. So it navigated to the application, then it will click on grid and it will click on third. For the first time it got selected, like the background appears blue color. After that, once we deselect that thing, the background will become normal, like the white background. Okay, so like this will get. So is it clear, right? How we'll perform double click as well. So far, like we achieved this thing, click operation. This one also, like this one also, I think this one I have not explained you. Let me explain that one as well. So click operation, yeah. So this one is done. Okay, right click also we did, and drag and drop also we did. And one more thing, the mouse hover operation also we did. And there is like click operation, how we can perform a click operation. and send keys thing. Okay, so let me show you. Yeah, in this draggable and droppable only, I will show you. So instead of double click, what I can do is like here, can write double click. Instead of that, what I will do is like I want to perform a normal click. So AC dot click. Inside, I will pass the target element, that is grid element, dot build dot perform. Okay, save, right click, run as Java application. Let's see what it will happen. Maybe it is taking time to load. So it will click on grid and it selected 3. So what we did is like we performed the operation AC dot click dot build dot perform. Okay, using that, we performed the click operation as well. Okay, so this one is like click operation. Okay, and send keys thing. Go for the application here. Let's see how we can perform a send keys. The interaction thing is done. Let's click on this broken links buttons. So yeah, this is the slider. This is the example for you to perform the slide operation and all. So just try to do that thing. And this one is the tab, whatever tab you want to select. Okay, you want to perform operation on this. And the tooltip thing means whenever you are mouse hover, you need to validate this text. So you can use the mouse hover operation, whatever we did. And select menu means drop down thing. So you can perform a drop down operation as well here. Okay. So a lot of things we have, like you need to do like practice on this. Okay. And like menu thing, this is the mouse hover thing. Let me go to the form. So I want to enter a text here in this first name. Okay. So let me copy the locator. So what I will do is like I will write input @id. Inside this ID, what I will do is like I will write like this. Okay. So I have taken this element first name. So here I want to comment this click thing as well. And now what I will do is like I will write this thing. I will change the locator. Or otherwise, what I can do is like I will comment this one as well. And I will paste this locator. Let me copy this thing one more time. So instead of this grid element, I'll write first name. Okay, I'll copy this thing. I'll paste this thing here. Okay. So once I paste this thing, then I want to perform a send keys operation. So send keys. Send keys means entering a value to the input. So dot send keys. I'll pass this whatever keys we have. So I can say, okay, I can say Raju dot build dot perform. Okay, so let me run this thing. So on using this, what it will happen is like it will perform a send kiss operation. Using send kiss function, it will enter the text into the input field. I think the URL is different, so it will fail. So let me copy this URL. Let me paste it here. Save, right click, run as Java application. Maybe, yeah. So it was not launched because due to the lot of browsers we have opened, right? So for that situation, what we need to do is like we need to go to the task manager and we need to kill all the browsers. Why it is not opening for me? Control R. Let's stop this execution. Okay. So what I will do is like I will close this thing. So the most of the browsers are open, right? So due to that, there is an issue. Then my mouse also got stuck. So let's wait. So, everyone, like, is it clear whatever we discussed so far? Is it clear so far whatever we discussed?
Yes.
Yeah, do let me know if you have any queries. Okay, let me show you the methods and all. So whenever you guys are practicing, so at the time, what and all functions we need to call. So you need to know about that functions as well. So let me open the Eclipse. So, oh, that my system is slow. Yeah. So first of all, what we did is like for mouse over operation, we'll use move to element. Means it will move to that particular element whenever you are passing this element, web element. So it will move to that particular element. And after that, what you need to do is like you need to build and you need to perform. Okay, for mouse over thing, we'll use move to element. After that, what we are doing is like for drag and drop, we are using a drag and a drop method. So inside that we are passing source and destination, or we can say source and target. Okay. And there is one more method for drag and drop, that is like a drag and drop by. Inside that will you will pass the source element, and after that you need to pass the coordinates like x-axis and y-axis. It depends upon your application. Okay. For right click, what we are doing is like we are using this method context click to perform a right click operation. Okay. Inside that also we are passing the web element. Okay. And like for double click, we have like AC dot double click means actions reference. AC means using that we are calling this method double click. Using this method will perform the double click operation. Okay. And one more method, that is nothing but AC dot click. Using this will perform click operation using actions class. Okay. And one more function that is like send keys. Using this send keys, what we will do is like we will like insert the text into the input field. Okay, let me run one more time this thing. So let's see what it will happen, whether it will enter the value or not. So I think it has not entered. Send keys. Let me go to this method. Driver.find element actions dot send keys. So let me go to the API. Send keys, send keys. Yeah. So actually what we did is like we did a mistake. So here we need to make it comma and we need to pass this first name. Copy this thing and we need to paste this here. Okay, save, right click, run as Java application. Now you can able to see the Raju has entered. Raju has entered. Okay. So is it clear, everyone?
Yes, right.
Yeah. So now onwards, like we have the most of the tasks. Okay. Let me open. Yeah. Let me do one thing. So first of all, what I need to do is like, I want a script. I want a automation script for this registration page. So what I want to do is like, I want to enter first name, last name, email ID. I want to select this like gender. And after that, I want to enter the mobile name and also like a date of birth. Uh, yeah, you can use send keys. Okay, you can use send keys and you can perform send keys operation as well. Okay, let me go back the practice thing. Okay, I want to enter like date of birth and also I want to enter the subject. Want to select this sports thing and I want to enter this current date. And after that, I think there is one more thing. This ad is hiding that thing. Okay. So I want to enter all these details. Okay. This is the assignment for you guys to automate this page. Okay. Okay. And after that, so generally I want to like handle the alerts. Like I want to handle the windows. So whenever I click on this next tab, I want to verify this text. I want to verify this text. Once we click on this new tab, whether I'm navigating to this application and I want to like verify this text. Okay, this is also a task for you guys. And also I want to handle like I want to handle these alerts. Okay, all these four alerts. Okay, so just what you need to do is like you need to create a script for this. Okay, you need to create a script for this and you need to send me. Okay, for alert handling. And then the frame handling is also a task for you guys. So in the frame handling, what I want to do is like, first of all, I want to switch to the parent frame and I want to switch to the child frame. Okay. So all these things are a task for you guys. Tomorrow you need to show me like how much you have automated, what and all the difficulties, what and all the challenges you are facing. Okay, we'll discuss in the tomorrow's session what and all the challenges you are facing and how we need to handle that thing. Just do the automation on this. So if in case you guys are not, you guys are doing the automation on this page and you want to select the date thing, so here you will face an issue. So we'll see. First of all, you do the automation thing, like you can create a automation script for you, like you can create a automation script for this practice form page and do let me know. Okay, so so far whatever we have discussed, the Selenium is completed. Okay, so what and all we discussed how to launch the browser, and after that how to launch the browser, and like how to perform the click operation, how to perform the send keys operation, how to get the source from the page, how to get the title from the like how to get the title, how to get the text, and after that how to handle one like how to handle the windows alerts, switching one frame to another frame, switching like clicking on alert, and after that like we handled the gestures as well using actions class, and select class also we discussed. So far whatever we discussed is like Selenium is completed. So what I want to do is like you guys need to complete these assignments and let me know. After that only I will move to another sessions like Maven or TestNG. All these things I will move. Maven and TestNG. Once Maven and TestNG is completed, we want to discuss about GitHub. Once the GitHub is completed, then we'll go for the framework development. Okay. So the main priority is like the assignments which I have given. You need to complete that thing and you need to share that script. Okay. So is it clear?
Yes, fine.